course heading Captain.
Second start of the run. It's straight on to the one.
I smell burning. Does anyone else smell burning? For those of you who don't know me, I'm not William Shatner. I'm Stephen Hodges with the Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo. So I got a question I gotta ask you guys. Who's excited for what's about to happen here today? I want to do that one more time because I think you guys can be a little bit louder. Who's excited for what's about to happen? Excellent. So, before we get a spotlight on Mr. William Shatner started, we have a special presentation. So, I would like to introduce you to a superhero of the great city of Calgary. Ladies and gentlemen, His Worship, Mr. Mayor Nahat Nenshi. Let's make some noise for the mayor. They're all here for you.
Well, I know. I always thought I was a little nerdy, but whoa. I'm ready.
Speaking of nerds, we got a few more people that are willing to join our party. Who here's a fan of Inner Space on the Space Network? Are you guys ready to meet the moderators of today's panel? Or just like get to the Shatner. All right, guys, let's bring out the moderators. Ladies and gentlemen, from Space Channel, Inner Space, we have Teddy Wilson and AJ Fry. Let's make some noise.
Hello, Calgary Expo. Hello. Thanks for having us. Thank you.
So, like I said, before we get this party started, this geeky gong show of awesomeness, we have a special presentation. So, R2, are you here? R2? That cheeky little droid. Hang on.
I see flashing lights.
I see what? That's my R2.
Eager.
He's shy. Everybody make some noise for R2. Come on, guys.
If you make enough noise, he'll come alive. He's in the middle of recording a very important message. Maybe he's not the droid we're looking for.
Calgary.
Help us, R2, you're our only hope. So, how's everybody?
Okay. Never mind, R2's actually, I've just spoken to representations of Mr. R2D2. Yes, he does. So while R2's getting his motivator fixed, I am going to give it on over to Mayor Nenshi. And he's going to introduce you to the gentleman who we are all here to see for our special presentation. So, Mayor Nenshi, can you bring the gentleman out that we're all excited to see?
I sure can. Can we please have the entourage bring out perhaps the best known Canadian actor of all time, Dr. William Shatner.
I got off of Air West and they were both beside me. I was hoping nobody would notice. Hello, Mr. Mayor.
Hello, Dr. Shatner.
Yes, it is doctor, isn't it?
We've got a special presentation for you today.
What?
We have a special presentation.
I don't think I can put up with another special presentation, Mr. Mayor.
It's even more exciting than the one that you got at McGill.
Oh, good.
Because you know, sir, William Shatner, you are many things.
I am.
A thespian.
I am.
A performer.
I am.
A musician.
I am.
An author.
I am.
A doctor.
I am.
But you are not yet a Calgarian.
I am.
And we can fix that for you today.
How quickly?
Right about now. I really don't know how I feel about the mixing of fictional universes here. Maybe it's a mirror universe. We've got a little something we like to do here in Calgary, and that is present people with a made in Calgary Smith-built cowboy hat to make them an honorary Calgarian.
Wow.
Now, I got a couple of hints for you here.
Hint.
One,
You always make it very plain to me.
you always store a cowboy hat like this,
No.
never like this.
Oh my God, I didn't.
For two reasons. One is it loses its shape.
Yes.
But two is it looks empty.
That'll mean the hat and me.
Exactly. It may look empty, but it isn't.
It isn't
we have
what?
filled it with all the best wishes of everyone here and good memories of Calgary.
Oh
Turn it upside
my
down, they're going to fill
gosh,
up.
look at that.
The second thing is people always get this one wrong.
Right.
It's not a baseball cap. You have to wear it low on your head.
Yeah.
2 finger widths above your eyebrow.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then you will look like a true Calgarian.
Okay.
Well, we got to do something first. So hold that in your free hand. Don't put it on yet.
No, I'm not going to.
We have a very formal oath that we make people do. And I know this is a fun event, and we shouldn't make you do something so formal, but, you know, tradition dictates. So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
I, Dr. William Shatner,
Dr. William Shatner.
having experienced Calgary,
Having experienced Calgary,
the heart of the New West,
the heart of the New West,
and having been
and having been
duly exposed to, it's coming,
it's a strange city, I heard. Duly exposed to
exceptional amounts of
exceptional amounts of
heartwarming,
heartwarming,
handshaking,
handshaking,
backslapping,
backslapping,
butt stomping,
butt stuffing?
Foot
Oh,
stomping. Got ahead of himself. Butt slapping,
butt slapping.
tongue loosening,
When will this end?
soon. Tongue loosening,
Tongue loosening.
neighbor loving,
Neighbor loving.
but not too much. We know your reputation.
Not too much in the
Western spirit.
Western spirit.
Do solemnly
Do
promise
solemnly promise.
to spread this here brand of Western hospitality.
That's too many words.
To spread this here
To spread this year
brand of Western
brand
hospitality
of Western hospitality
to all folks
to all folks
and critters
and critters
who cross my trail
who
here.
cross my trail hereafter.
On the count of 3, Calgarians, we have to induct him in. On 3, a good old-fashioned Calgary Yahoo. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
I think that
Where was that voice
we want to
coming?
see so. Teddy, AJ, can you take this party over? Or can we leave it in your capable hands?
Head over here. Thanks very
All right.
much.
Teddy Wilson and AJ Bride, ladies and gentlemen,
Give it up for your awesome
Dr. William Shatner.
Unaccustomed as I am, what you guys doing?
We're going to take questions from the crowd. They're going to Skype us with who's where, if that's okay.
Well, maybe I could open up and
By
just
all
talk to them
means.
for a few minutes.
Riff away.
Why don't you put your hand on? Why are we so far away from each other? I want to be with you. This is what we live for. See, that means nothing to you, but everything to me. Because on Wednesday night, I was there, where the flames should have been. I was at the 7th game, the last game of the Stanley Cup. I was there when Canada didn't do it. Okay? Terrible. And on the screen was what we live for. I guess they regret putting it up after the game, but that's. And Canada was alive and cooking on the first period, and then it just didn't work out. Then I left the arena, and I thought those 100,000 people there for me. I walked among them, and I heard explosions, and I saw gas. I thought it's all for me. I tell you, it was a Canadian riot. Just awful. Policemen standing there saying, "Excuse me, sir, you're burning a car. Would you mind moving along?" It was a Canadian riot. It was unbelievable how polite everybody was. I can see some of these kids taunting the police. Yeah. Get back now, get back. If you were in LA, if you were in Los Angeles, don't ask. A few tasers, a few rubber bullets, a couple of live shots. It was awful. And then the next day, I'm working in Vancouver on a show, and the next day at 6 o'clock in the morning, when I had to get in a car and report for work, there were other citizens, the vast majority, on the streets cleaning it up. It was unbelievable. It was so, to my mind, it was so Canadian. I don't know, we do things in a peculiar way. I'm thinking of the opening ceremonies of the Olympics. I mean, the Chinese had spent $40 billion on their opening. There was no way. I mean, $40 billion is what? Our total national product? I mean, it was just... you can't outspend them. So you have to out-imagine them. And the 4 pillars that were supposed to come up. Fantastic. See, I was in the closing ceremonies, so I know what was happening. They had built a floor over the bottom of the stage, so that the thing that people walked on, the floor that people walked on, was 10 feet above the actual floor. There was a whole little city underneath there, where you walked and got into position. And so I know that Wayne Gretzky was listening in his ear as the guy who produced the thing was way up there, saying, hold on, Wayne, I know this happened. Hold on, Wayne, hold on, don't light it yet. No, Wayne, that 4th pillar is coming up. No, wait. And I could see Wayne Gretzky with what we call flop sweat on the street. Can I go now? No, Wayne, don't go yet. That 4th pillar is coming up. Of course, the 4th pillar never came up. So now I'm in the closing ceremonies. So what does Canada do? That embarrassing mistake, like the riot the other day. In the closing ceremony, we have a Cirque du Soleil mime pretend to bring, and everybody laughs, and it was planned, of course. We planned it that way. The 4th pride not coming up, and then the closing ceremonies, we bring it up. That wasn't planned, it was all planned. All those wonderful people cleaning up the streets. I mean, it was total Canadiana for me.